Hi there, welcome to GuitarControl.com. My name is Robert. I am here today to give you a little hybrid picking exercise. Kind of some country-ish stuff, but not too much. It's just a nice little way to practice. If you're not familiar with hybrid picking, this is a great one to start with. There are tabs for this that is down below in the description. Other than that, let's go ahead and get picking. Okay, so here's what we're going to be working with. Now, like I said, it's all hybrid picks, and what I mean by that is, well, it means I'm using my pick and my fingers at the same time. So I'm just doing little A chords, open on the A string, 2 on the D and G, using one finger to kind of bar those. Now I play the A string with my pick, and I'm plucking the D and the G with my middle and ring finger. So I go, then I go open, open, and I hammer on a 2. Okay. Next what I do is I add my middle finger to 3rd fret on the A string. The other part stays the same. And I'm going to go 3rd fret low E string. Now 5th fret on the A, this is probably the most difficult one. You got to reach up with your pinky and hold down that 5th fret and then keep the... Now that time I didn't do the hammer-ons. You don't have to do the hammer-on, it's up to you. It'll probably be tapped with hammer-ons in there, but you could double pluck if you want. It's just a real easy little thing that you can go, and like I said, if you're not used to it, just focus on one. I think the first one's probably the easiest one, and like I said, maybe don't even worry about that hammer on. Let's just pick it all for this one. So you're just going to go pick, just get to where you can do this one, because as the open strings, the first one's definitely the easiest, because you don't have to hold anything down for that note. Now one thing that might help is when you're doing this to pluck the strings with your fingers, so I'm not going like straight at the strings, I'm kind of going underneath the strings and I'm plucking them. So when I say they were plucked, I'm literally going underneath the strings and my fingers are kind of like curled underneath them. And you do that, and that's how you get a real nice pop sound, and that's what you want, because the pick is giving you a real nice bassy, kind of like, I don't know, just like an attack on the string. So you want that high pitched sound of that pop. See, even when you're doing any of that stuff, it's always your fingers are kind of going underneath the string and plucking them and popping them against the fingerboard. Okay, that'll be it for today then. Make sure you get those tabs, like I said, that way you can really follow along with what's happening. And like I said, if you're not familiar with this technique, it's a really good one to incorporate in there, just because it gives you a whole different kind of feel all of a sudden to the guitar. You know, it sounds a lot different when you're picking and you're strumming with your fingers, you know, or you're plucking. Very different sound. So other than that, have a great day.